ladies and gentlemen, respected teachers, and my dear friends, good morning/afternoon. Today, I have the privilege of speaking on a fascinating subject that connects both science and spirituality. What is aura? The word aura might sound mysterious, but in simple terms, it refers to the energy field that surrounds every living being. Just like the sun emits rays of light and warmth, every person emits a subtle energy that can be felt, seen, and even influenced. This invisible field is what we call the aura. Our aura reflects who we are on the inside. It is believed to carry our emotions, thoughts, health, and spiritual condition. When a person is happy, kind, and positive, their aura shines bright, often described as glowing or radiant. On the other hand, when someone is stressed, angry, or sick, their aura may appear dull, dark, or heavy. In this way, the aura becomes like a mirror of our inner state. Different traditions across the world talk about aura in their own way. In Indian philosophy, the aura is connected with chakras, energy centers in the body. In Chinese medicine, it links to the concept of Kai, or life force. Even in modern science, researchers study the electromagnetic field around the body, which shares similarities with what ancient wisdom calls the aura. Some people claim to see auras as colors such as blue for calmness, red for energy, yellow for creativity, and green for healing. Whether one believes in these interpretations or not, it is certain that the way we think and feel affects not only our mind and body, but also the energy we radiate into the world. So why does the aura matter? It matters because it reminds us that we are not just physical beings, but also energetic beings. Our aura influences our relationships, our environment, and even our future. A strong positive aura can attract peace, success, and good health, while a weak or negative aura can make life more difficult. That is why practices like meditation, prayer, gratitude, kindness, and healthy living are said to cleanse and strengthen the aura. In conclusion, aura is more than just a mystical idea. It is the reflection of our true self. By nurturing positive thoughts, showing compassion, and living with awareness, we can build a powerful aura that not only uplifts us, but also inspires and heals those around us. So, my dear friends, let us remember that the energy we carry is as important as the words we speak or the actions we take. Protect your aura, brighten it with positivity, and let it become your shield as well as your light in this world. Respected teachers and my dear friends, today I stand before you to speak about something that may seem invisible to our eyes, but is deeply connected with who we are. The aura, often described as an energy field or a subtle light that surrounds every living being, the aura is much more than a mystical word. It is a reflection of our inner state of mind, body, and spirit. To truly understand aura, we must go beyond the physical form of human beings and recognize that we are not only made of bones, muscles, and skin, but also of energy that vibrates and flows around us. When we first ask the question, what is aura? It is easy to think of it as a vague or imaginary idea, but the aura is not imaginary at all. It is real, though invisible to most of us. Just like we cannot see the wind, but can feel its presence, the aura exists in the same way. Imagine standing next to someone who is extremely happy and positive. You may not see anything glowing around them, but you can feel their positivity, you can sense their energy, and you naturally feel comfortable in their presence. That comfort, that sense of invisible influence, is the aura in action. In contrast, when you meet someone filled with anger, hatred, or sadness, you might feel drained heavy, or uncomfortable near them. Again, this is their aura impacting you, whether you realize it or not. The aura, therefore, can be understood as a personal atmosphere that surrounds us all the time. It acts as an extension of our emotions, our thoughts, and even our health. It is like a mirror that reflects our true inner condition, even if we try to hide it with words or actions. A smile may trick the eyes, but the aura cannot lie. It reveals whether the heart is genuinely at peace or troubled. For centuries, spiritual traditions and ancient philosophies have spoken about this field of energy. In India, sages and yogis spoke about prana, the life force that flows through us and radiates as aura. In China, it is known as Kai or Kai, and in Japan, it is referred to as Kai. All of these ideas point to the same truth, that human beings are surrounded by an energy field that interacts with the world around them. Even in modern times, scientists study the human body's electromagnetic field, which resonates with what ancient wisdom already described thousands of years ago. Some sensitive individuals claim they can actually see auras as colors surrounding people. They describe bright, clear auras as signs of positivity and health, while dull or dark ones may suggest stress or illness. For example, a calm and peaceful person may radiate a blue aura. A creative and joyful person may radiate yellow, and a compassionate and loving person may radiate green. Whether or not we personally see these colors, we all experience their effects in subtle ways, because the aura is constantly communicating who we are without words. But beyond traditions and colors, the most important thing to understand is that aura is shaped by us. The thoughts we think, the emotions we hold, and the actions we take all feed into the energy that forms our aura. If we live with anger, jealousy, or fear, our aura becomes weak, heavy, and negative. This not only affects us, but also pushes people away and creates tension in our environment. On the other hand, if we cultivate love, gratitude, kindness, and peace, our aura grows strong and radiant. People feel drawn to us, opportunities open up, and we naturally spread harmony wherever we go. This is why it is often said that protecting and nurturing your aura is as important as taking care of your body. Just as you would clean your hands to stay free from infection, you must also cleanse your energy field to stay balanced and healthy. Practices like meditation, prayer, deep breathing, spending time in nature, and showing compassion are powerful ways to keep your aura strong. When we calm our mind and align ourselves with positivity, our aura begins to shine, becoming not only a shield that protects us from negativity, but also a light that inspires others. The aura reminds us that we are more than physical beings. We are spiritual and energetic beings too. The energy we radiate influences our relationships, our future, and even the unseen opportunities that come our way. When you step into a room, your aura enters first, and before you even speak, people can sense who you are. That is the power of aura, silent yet impactful, invisible yet deeply felt. So, my dear friends, when we ask, what is aura? The answer is that it is the living energy that surrounds us, shaped by our emotions, thoughts, and actions. It is our silent introduction to the world, our invisible shield, and our true reflection. If we choose to nurture positivity, our aura will shine brightly, attracting goodness into our lives. If we neglect it, negativity will weaken it and bring unnecessary struggle. In conclusion, aura is not just a mystical idea, but a powerful reminder of our deeper nature. It teaches us to take responsibility for the energy we carry and the impact we have on others. So let us nurture our aura with love, peace, and kindness, and let it be the light that guides us and uplifts the world around us. When we speak about aura, one of the most important truths to understand is that our aura is a mirror of our emotions and thoughts. It does not hide what we carry within. Instead, it reflects it outwardly, even if no words are spoken. Many times you may have met someone who did not say much, but you could instantly sense whether they were joyful, sad, peaceful, or disturbed. That feeling does not come from their expressions alone, it comes from their aura, which broadcasts the energy of their inner state. Our thoughts are powerful creators, and every thought we think sends out vibrations that shape the energy around us. When the mind is filled with positivity, hope, and confidence, the aura expands, becoming brighter and stronger. On the other hand, when the mind is clouded with anger, fear, or jealousy, the aura contracts and becomes heavy. This is why spending even a few minutes with a negative person can feel draining, while being in the presence of someone truly positive can feel uplifting. The aura is always responding to what we hold inside, silently announcing it to the world around us. Emotions too play a central role in shaping the aura. For example, happiness and love create a warm, glowing field of energy that others can feel as comfort and safety. Compassion creates a soothing presence, while excitement and passion can generate an aura full of vitality and strength. In contrast, sadness or bitterness dulls the aura, making it appear weak and lifeless. This is why two people can walk into the same room, but one immediately draws attention and goodwill without saying a word, while the other may be unnoticed or even avoided. The difference lies not in their appearance or clothing, but in the aura they project, which is shaped by their emotional state. This reflection of emotions and thoughts in the aura also explains why healing and growth are not only about the body, but also about the mind and heart. A person may appear physically strong, but if they constantly carry negative emotions, their aura will reveal their inner struggle. Likewise, someone who may not have much in material terms, but radiates gratitude and peace, will have a powerful aura that makes them magnetic and inspiring. It reminds us that the quality of our inner life matters more than external appearances, for what we carry inside eventually shines through us in the form of aura. Many spiritual teachers and philosophers have said that the aura acts like a broadcast station, sending out signals about who we are. These signals then attract similar energies from the world. A person who constantly thinks negatively will emit a weak aura and in turn attract more negativity and challenges. Meanwhile, a person who holds on to faith, kindness, and optimism will naturally draw opportunities, friendships, and blessings. The aura, therefore, is not just a reflection of our emotions and thoughts, but also a magnet that pulls towards us what resonates with our inner state. This is why cultivating a positive mind is more than just advice. It is an essential practice for protecting and strengthening our aura. Think of the aura like a light bulb. The stronger and clearer the bulb, the more light it gives off, illuminating everything around it. But if the bulb is weak, cracked, or clouded, its light dims and struggles to shine. Similarly, our aura glows brightly when we nurture good emotions and constructive thoughts, but it fades when we allow negativity to dominate. And just like a light bulb can affect the atmosphere of a whole room, our aura influences the environment and people around us, whether we intend it or not. Everyday life provides many examples of this. Consider a teacher who enters a classroom full of energy, patience, and enthusiasm. The students respond with focus and joy because the teacher's aura inspires them. But if the same teacher enters with frustration and irritation, the whole class becomes tense and restless. Or think about a parent who carries an aura of love and encouragement. The child grows with confidence and security. But if the parent's aura is heavy with anger and criticism, the child feels fear and insecurity. In each case, it is not only the words that matter but the aura behind them, which carries the true weight of emotions and thoughts. The aura also acts like a protective shield. When filled with positivity, it deflects negativity from outside, keeping us strong and resilient. But when our inner life is disturbed, the aura weakens, making us more vulnerable to external stress and negativity. This shows us why it is vital to take care of what we allow into our hearts and mind. Watching our thoughts, managing our emotions, and practicing mindfulness are not just for peace of mind, they are for strengthening the aura, which in turn protects us from unnecessary harm. In the end, the aura is a direct reflection of what we feed ourselves mentally and emotionally. If we nurture gratitude, kindness, and hope, our aura becomes a bright, magnetic field of strength. If we allow anger, jealousy, or despair, our aura turns heavy and weak. The choice lies within us. We may not see our aura with the naked eye, but we can feel its impact in every interaction, every relationship, and every result of our life. In conclusion, when we ask what aura truly reflects, the answer is simple: it reflects us. It is the outer light of our inner world. By shaping our thoughts with positivity and guiding our emotions with love, we can transform our aura into a powerful force that not only uplifts us, but also inspires everyone we meet. The aura is a living testimony of our inner state, and by caring for it, we care for our entire being and the world around us. One of the most fascinating things about the aura is that it is not just a modern concept or a recent discovery. In fact, throughout history, across cultures, civilizations, and spiritual traditions, the aura has always been spoken of in different languages and symbols. This proves that the aura is not a mere imagination of one culture, but a universal truth recognized by human beings everywhere, whether in the East or the West, in ancient times or in the present. If we look at the spiritual wisdom of India, we find the concept of prana, the vital life force that flows through the body. Indian philosophy connects the aura with chakras, which are the energy centers in our subtle body. Each chakra radiates its own kind of energy, and together they form the glow or field that surrounds a person. Saints and sages who practiced meditation were often described as having a shining aura that reflected their purity and spiritual power. Paintings of divine figures in Indian tradition often show them with a radiant glow around their heads or bodies, which is essentially the aura being represented visually. Similarly, in Chinese philosophy, the aura is linked with Kai or Kai, which is the life energy that flows through all living beings. Practices such as Tai Chi and Qigong are designed to balance and strengthen this energy. The Chinese tradition teaches that when Kai flows freely, the aura is strong and health and harmony follow. But when Kai is blocked, the aura weakens, leading to illness and imbalance. Here again, we see that the aura is seen as an essential part of health and spiritual vitality. In Japanese culture, the idea of Kai carries the same meaning. The famous practice of Reiki, which means universal life energy, is based on the belief that a healer can channel energy to cleanse and strengthen another person's aura. This shows that not only do cultures recognize the aura, but they also developed ways to heal and protect it. The recognition of this invisible energy is not superstition, but a deep understanding of the connection between body, mind, and spirit. If we move towards Western traditions, we find the same truth expressed differently. In Christianity, sacred art often shows saints and holy figures with a halo or radiant circle of light around their heads. This is nothing but the aura, a symbolic way of showing that the person's inner holiness shines outwardly. Even in ancient Greece, philosophers like Pythagoras and Plato spoke about the human soul as radiating light, and they believed this light surrounded the body. For them, the aura was proof that the soul was not confined to the body, but extended beyond it. In Islamic mysticism, known as Sufism, the concept of nur or divine light reflects the same idea. Sufi saints were often described as having a glow, a light that shone not from candles or lamps, but from their very being. This light inspired those around them, and was seen as evidence of their closeness to God. Again, this description closely matches what today we call the aura. Even in ancient Egypt, depictions of gods and pharaohs often show radiant energy or light surrounding them. This was a way of symbolizing their power, divinity, and spiritual strength. The Egyptians believed that this energy field could be strengthened through rituals, prayers, and living in harmony with divine laws. Similarly, in Native American traditions, shamans and healers often spoke of a spirit body, or light body, that surrounded the physical body, guiding and protecting the individual. What makes all of this so remarkable is that none of these cultures were connected by modern communication, yet they all spoke about the same truth. Human beings are surrounded by a subtle field of energy, a glow, a light that represents their inner life. Whether we call it aura, prana, kai, nur, or light body, the essence is the same. Humanity has always known that we are more than flesh and bones. We are beings of energy and light. Modern science, too, has begun to explore this reality. Researchers study the electromagnetic field generated by the human body, particularly by the brain and the heart. Sensitive cameras like Kirlian photography have been used to capture energy patterns around living beings, which some believe represent the aura. While science uses different terms and explanations, it confirms that human beings radiate energy beyond their physical form. So when we ask whether aura is real, we should remember that across time and across the world, cultures have recognized it. This universality tells us that aura is not a passing idea, but a deep truth of human existence. It is a shared understanding that connects humanity, reminding us that we are spiritual and energetic beings as much as we are physical ones. The cultural descriptions of the aura also remind us that strengthening our inner life is a universal goal. Every tradition, whether through prayer, meditation, chanting, healing practices, or living ethically, teaches us to cleanse and brighten the aura. The brighter the aura, the closer one is to health, peace, and spiritual awakening. In conclusion, when we look at different traditions and cultures, we see that the aura is not bound to one religion, philosophy, or science. It is a universal truth spoken of in many languages, expressed in many symbols, but always pointing to the same reality, that we are surrounded by a field of energy reflecting our soul, our health, and our connection to the divine. Understanding this enriches our respect for ourselves and for others, because every person we meet carries not just a body, but also an aura, a light that tells the story of their inner world. When people speak about the aura, one of the most intriguing aspects that captures attention is the belief that auras can appear in different colors, and these colors reveal something about the person's emotional, mental, and even spiritual state. While not everyone can see these colors, those who claim to sense or perceive them often describe the aura as a rainbow-like field surrounding the body, with shades shifting depending on moods, thoughts, and levels of consciousness. Whether one accepts this literally or symbolically, the concept of aura colors offers us a meaningful way to understand how our inner world shines outwardly. Each color in the aura is said to carry its own vibration and meaning. Take, for example, the color blue. A blue aura is often linked to calmness, peace, and clarity. People with a strong blue aura are described as trustworthy, gentle, and spiritually inclined. Their presence tends to be soothing, much like the calmness of the ocean or the serenity of the sky. On the other hand, if the blue appears too pale or faded, it may suggest a need for deeper balance or a lack of self-expression. Thus, the shade and strength of the color matter as much as the color itself. Red is another powerful aura color, often associated with vitality, energy, and passion. It reflects strong emotions, determination, and physical strength. A person radiating a clear, bright red aura might be full of courage and enthusiasm, ready to take on challenges with confidence. However, if the red becomes too dark or muddy, it can signal anger, restlessness, or even aggression. This shows that the aura not only reflects positive states, but also reveals when emotions are out of balance, providing insight into areas of life that may need healing or self-awareness. Yellow is the color most often linked with joy, creativity, and intelligence. A person with a bright yellow aura is usually described as cheerful, optimistic, and inspiring to others. They may carry an energy that uplifts everyone they meet, much like the sun brightens the earth. Yet, when yellow is dull or cloudy, it may indicate confusion, overthinking, or lack of confidence. In this way, the aura functions as a living indicator of both our strengths and our struggles, guiding us towards self-improvement. Green auras are usually connected with healing, balance, and compassion. People with a strong green aura are often nurturing, empathetic, and drawn to helping others. Their presence feels like fresh air or a comforting embrace. Such individuals are natural healers, whether through medicine, counseling, teaching, or simply offering kindness in daily life. However, if green becomes murky, it may suggest jealousy, insecurity, or being overly dependent on others. Again, the aura reveals not only our gifts, but also the areas we must watch carefully. Purple or violet auras are associated with spirituality, wisdom, and higher consciousness. A person with a violet aura may be intuitive, visionary, and deeply connected with spiritual truths. This color reflects a strong link between the material and spiritual worlds, often seen in leaders, healers, or seekers of wisdom. Yet, an unbalanced violet aura may point to escapism, pride, or detachment from reality. It reminds us that even the highest energies need grounding and humility to remain healthy. White auras are said to be the rarest and are often linked to purity, truth, and divine connection. A clear white aura reflects someone who is aligned with peace, faith, and spiritual awakening. It is described as a radiant light that inspires trust and awe in others, At the same time, a weak or cloudy white aura may show a person who is struggling with self, deception, or avoidance of earthly responsibilities. The aura once again becomes a truthful reflection of where a person stands in their journey. Some traditions also speak of golden auras, which signify divine protection, enlightenment, and extraordinary strength. People with golden energy are described as leaders, those who not only grow themselves, but also uplift communities. Similarly, pink auras often represent love, compassion, and kindness in its purest form. They reveal a heart full of care and tenderness, someone whose energy heals simply through presence. These interpretations of aura colors may sound mystical, but they serve as valuable metaphors. They remind us that just as colors on a canvas reveal the mood of an artist, the colors of our aura reveal the state of our soul. They are not rigid labels, but dynamic reflections that change as we change. When we are joyful, our aura brightens. When we are burdened, it dulls. This ever-changing spectrum teaches us that the aura is alive, constantly shaped by the way we think, feel, and act. More importantly, the study of aura colors teaches us responsibility. If our energy field reflects our inner state, then we must take care of what we think and how we feel. It is not only about physical health, but also emotional and spiritual balance. By practicing gratitude, kindness, and self-awareness, we can brighten our aura and fill it with colors that radiate peace and strength. This is not only for our benefit, but also for those around us, because our aura affects others in ways we may never fully realize. In conclusion, the idea of aura colors offers a beautiful way to understand ourselves and others. Whether or not we see the colors with our eyes, we can feel their presence in the vibrations of people we meet. Each color is a language of the soul, telling the truth about our inner journey. By nurturing positivity, we can fill our aura with radiant shades that inspire and heal. Let us therefore take care of our inner world so that the aura we shine becomes a source of light and hope for everyone around us. After understanding what aura is, how it reflects our emotions, and how traditions and even colors describe it, the next important question arises: why does aura matter? Why should we pay attention to something that we cannot see with our physical eyes? The answer is simple yet powerful. The aura matters because it is not just a passive glow around us, but an active force that influences our health, our relationships, our success, and even the opportunities that come into our lives. Everywhere we go, we carry our aura with us. Before we say a word or take an action, our energy has already spoken. Have you ever noticed how some people instantly make you feel comfortable and welcomed, while others leave you uneasy without doing anything wrong? That invisible impression is the aura at work. It silently communicates who we are on the inside, shaping how people respond to us. This means our aura directly affects our relationships, because human connections are not built only on words or appearances, but also on the energy we exchange. A positive aura can open doors that no amount of material wealth or influence can. When your aura radiates kindness, confidence, and sincerity, people trust you, support you, and are drawn to you naturally. Opportunities seem to appear more easily because your energy aligns with growth and positivity. On the other hand, a weak or negative aura can push people away, creating misunderstandings, tension, and even isolation. This shows us that nurturing a healthy aura is not only a spiritual practice, but also a practical necessity for living a fulfilling life. The aura also plays a vital role in protecting us. Think of it as a shield made of energy. When strong and radiant, it protects us from negativity, jealousy, and harmful influences. Just as a healthy immune system guards the body against disease, a strong aura guards our spirit from being drained or attacked by external negativity. But when the aura is weak, we become more vulnerable to stress, toxic environments, and the emotional weight of others. This is why practices like meditation, prayer, and positive living are not luxuries. They are essential tools to keep our aura strong and protective. Another reason aura matters is its deep connection to health. Many traditions and even modern researchers suggest that disturbances in the aura can show up before illness appears in the body. For instance, stress, resentment, or constant fear can weaken the aura long before physical symptoms emerge. By paying attention to the state of our energy, we may prevent illness and maintain balance. Healing the aura through calmness, self-care, and spiritual practices can often restore health and vitality faster than focusing only on the physical body. Aura also influences our ability to create and manifest. Our thoughts and emotions do not just stay within us. They radiate into the universe through our aura, attracting experiences that match them. A person with a hopeful, bright aura often finds that good fortune seems to coincidentally come their way, while a person burdened by negativity often faces repeated struggles. This is not luck or fate alone, but the law of energy, like attracts like. Our aura acts like a magnet, drawing toward us the experiences that resonate with the vibrations we carry. Even in leadership and community life, aura makes a difference. A leader with a powerful, positive aura inspires trust and motivates people beyond words. History remembers figures not only for what they said or did, but for the energy they carried, the aura of courage, wisdom, or compassion that transformed societies. In daily life, too, a parent with a loving aura nurtures confident children. A teacher with an encouraging aura shapes eager students, and a friend with a supportive aura uplifts everyone around them. This shows us that the aura is not only personal, but collective in impact. One more reason aura matters is that it connects us to the spiritual dimension of life. While the body belongs to the physical world, the aura connects us with the unseen world of energy and spirit. When we meditate, pray, or connect with higher consciousness, our aura expands and strengthens, creating a bridge between the material and spiritual. This expanded aura not only blesses us with peace and clarity, but also radiates into our surroundings, becoming a source of light for others. In this sense, aura is not just about personal benefit, but about fulfilling our responsibility as human beings to bring more light and love into the world. The importance of aura also lies in its honesty. We may deceive others with words, appearances, or actions, but the aura cannot lie. It reveals who we truly are, whether we are at peace or in turmoil. This honesty, though invisible, is why people often say they can sense someone's intentions even before they act. Aura speaks the language of truth, and paying attention to it helps us become more genuine and aligned with our inner selves. In conclusion, aura matters because it is far more than a mystical glow. It is our shield, our magnet, our silent communicator, and our connection to higher reality. It impacts our health, our relationships, our success, and the very energy we bring into the world. If we take care of our aura by nurturing positive thoughts, practicing kindness, and living with balance. It will take care of us in return, protecting us, guiding us, and opening paths we never imagined. The aura is not only what surrounds us, it is what defines the quality of the life we live and the legacy we leave behind. We have understood that the aura is the energy field that surrounds us, reflects our inner state, and shapes our life in countless ways. But knowing about the aura is only the first step. The real question is, how do we take care of it? Just as we clean and nourish our physical body, we must also cleanse, protect, and strengthen our aura. The state of our aura depends on the thoughts we think, the emotions we feel, the actions we take, and even the environment we live in. If we neglect it, our aura can become weak, heavy, or clouded. But if we care for it, our aura becomes bright, powerful, and resilient. The first and most essential practice for strengthening the aura is cultivating positive thoughts. Our mind is like a constant stream of energy, and every thought leaves an imprint on our aura. Negative thinking, such as anger, jealousy, or self-doubt, pollutes the aura, while positive thoughts, like gratitude, hope, and love, brighten it. This means we must learn to watch our thoughts carefully, replacing harmful patterns with uplifting ones. Even simple practices like affirmations, positive self-talk, or daily gratitude can transform the aura over time. The more positivity we generate within, the more radiant our energy field becomes. Emotions also play a vital role in the health of the aura. Since emotions carry strong vibrations, they shape the strength and color of the aura immediately. To protect our aura, we must learn emotional balance. This does not mean suppressing feelings, but rather handling them with awareness. Practices like deep breathing, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend can prevent emotions from getting trapped in the aura. Forgiveness, too, is a powerful cleanser. Holding on to grudges or resentment keeps the aura heavy, but letting go lightens it and allows energy to flow freely again. Another powerful way to cleanse and strengthen the aura is through meditation and prayer. Meditation calms the restless mind, clears away mental and emotional clutter, and fills the aura with peace and clarity. Prayer, on the other hand, opens us to divine energy, allowing light to flow through us and expand our aura with strength and protection. People who meditate or pray regularly often appear more peaceful and radiant, not just because of their practice, but because their aura has been nourished with higher vibrations. Nature, too, is a natural healer of the aura. Spending time outdoors, walking barefoot on grass, breathing fresh air, or sitting by the ocean can refresh and cleanse our energy field. Nature vibrates at a pure frequency, and when we connect with it, our aura naturally resets and strengthens. This is why even a short walk in a garden can make us feel lighter, calmer, and more balanced. It is our aura being healed by the natural world. Physical care is equally important. A healthy diet, sufficient rest, and regular exercise do not just benefit the body, they also strengthen the aura. When the body is cared for, energy flows freely, and the aura shines with vitality. On the other hand, neglecting the body through unhealthy habits can weaken the aura, making us more vulnerable to negativity. Even something as simple as staying hydrated and breathing deeply can keep the aura strong, because energy flows best when the body is in balance. Protection of the aura is also crucial in a world filled with stress, competition, and sometimes negativity. One way to protect the aura is through visualization. By imagining ourselves surrounded by a bubble of light, we can create a shield of energy that keeps away harmful influences. Many people visualize a golden or white light enveloping them, which not only strengthens the aura, but also prevents it from absorbing negativity from others. This simple practice, done daily, can make a profound difference in how we feel. Acts of kindness and service are another beautiful way to strengthen the aura. When we give selflessly, whether by helping someone in need, offering encouragement, or spreading positivity, our aura expands with love and compassion. This energy not only blesses others, but also comes back to us, enriching and brightening our own field. The more we share good energy, the stronger our aura becomes. Sound and vibration also have a powerful effect on the aura. Listening to uplifting music, chanting, or even speaking kind words can cleanse the aura, while harsh or negative words can weaken it. This reminds us to be mindful of the sounds we surround ourselves with, for they do not just reach our ears, but also touch our energy field. Similarly, silence can be healing, allowing the aura to rest and reset in stillness. Finally, one of the most important practices is self-awareness. By paying attention to how we feel in different environments or around different people, we can notice when our aura is being drained or strengthened. This awareness allows us to make choices that protect our energy. If a situation consistently leaves us heavy or exhausted, we may need to step back. If an activity fills us with peace and joy, we should embrace it more often. Caring for the aura means listening to the subtle signals of our energy and honoring them with wisdom. In conclusion, cleansing, protecting, and strengthening the aura is a journey of daily care, just like maintaining our physical body. By cultivating positive thoughts, balancing emotions, practicing meditation and prayer, connecting with nature, living healthily, protecting ourselves with visualization, serving others with kindness, surrounding ourselves with uplifting vibrations, and staying aware of our energy, we can ensure that our aura remains a powerful source of light. A strong aura not only benefits us, but also uplifts everyone we meet, creating a ripple of positivity in the world. When our aura shines, we do not just live, we radiate, inspire, and heal. In conclusion, my dear friends, the aura is not just an invisible light around us. It is the living reflection of who we are. It carries our thoughts, our emotions, our health, and our spiritual essence. Every smile, every act of kindness, every prayer, and every positive thought makes our aura shine brighter, while every negative habit or emotion dims its glow. This means we hold the power to shape our own energy, and in doing so, we shape the world around us. The powerful message I leave you with is this: guard your aura as you would guard your most precious treasure. Do not allow negativity, fear, or doubt to weaken it. Instead, feed it with love, truth, faith, and compassion. Because when your aura is strong, no darkness can overcome you, and when it shines bright, it becomes a light for others to follow. So let us live with awareness, let us nurture the energy within us, and let us step forward as beacons of positivity in this world. Remember, the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to others is not just your words or actions, but the radiant energy of your aura that inspires, heals, and uplifts. Thank you.